Hey everybody, Vampire 1444 here again. Just to do another quick update of what I got in January now. It's the 29th, so it'll be the last one for this month. I got a few. Some I've watched, some I haven't, because I think 3 of them came today. So we'll start off with me DVDs. And the first one is The Haunted House of Horror. It's a British film from 1969. And it's basically about a group of what are supposed to be teenagers, but they're the oldest looking teenagers I've ever seen. Set in the 60s, like I say, 1969. They're at a party, they're all bored. So someone suggests that they go to this old mansion where something like 20 years earlier a guy killed his entire family, and somebody starts killing some of them. It's okay. The acting's okay. The blood effects is not the best, and it's pretty slow. It's a slow moving film, and there's not many killings in it, but it's watchable. It's okay. And if you're a fan of Frankie Avalon, he's in it. But yeah, it's a canny film. Well worth the watch if you haven't got it. Yep, not too bad. Next one is The Red Shoes. This is the German import steelbook DVD. It's a Korean horror film about a pair of shoes that have got a curse on them, and anybody who takes them, wears them, they get possessed and they die. I haven't watched it yet. I just remember seeing this a few years back, so that's what I'm kind of going off, because I haven't actually sat down and watched this yet. And I can't really read the back of it either because it's all in German, so I can't tell you anything about it, only from what I can remember. I do remember there's a nice scene where a girl gets her legs cut off. I seem to remember that. So I'll have to watch this in the next few days, see what it's like. Next one is first of my Blu-rays, and this is a great film, great little comedy, and it's The Revenant. And it's basically a guy, he's fighting in Iraq, he gets killed, comes back to America to get buried, but he's not dead. He comes back alive. His mate joins up with his mate, and his mate's fucking hilarious. He's a complete pothead. And the guy who's the Revenant, he needs blood. He only comes to life at night. During the day, he's just a corpse. And they eventually realise that he's got to have blood to sustain himself, so they become crime fighters that go out after all the bad guys and everything. And it's just a great, hilarious little film. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's really, really good. Good acting, good special blood effects and everything. Really enjoyable film. Next one is Dario Argento's Cat o' Nine Tails. I've still got to see this yet, so I can't really tell you much about it. Just a journalist and a blind crossword compiler. You overhear somebody being blackmailed, then people start getting killed off. But I have heard there's some nice little killings in this, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that. So I'll let you know what that's like, although most of you probably know what it's like. Next one, I'm really glad this it's Blu-ray of Graduation Day, which is a trauma film, and it's released by a company called 88 Films. Now these are releasing loads of old 80s slasher films, which I'm gonna have to start getting, because this is #1, and It's an okay film. Nothing great. I mean, the acting's okay, special effects are okay. It's basically somebody's killing off an athletics team, and some nice little killings in it, especially the pole jumping. Nice little surprise he got. The film itself is okay. It's not great because it's by Trauma, so it's not. Don't expect absolutely fabulous acting. But what I really enjoyed about this is it also includes a documentary called Scream Queens: Horror Heroines Exposed, and it's brilliant. It talks to all the Scream Queens like Lena Quigley, Melanie Kinnaman, Adrienne King, Sybil Danning, Danielle Harris, and Caroline Monroe, and Binky Stevens, and it talks about their careers and the roles of Scream Queens, and it's absolutely fantastic little documentary. Now hopefully 88 films are going to include like loads of little extras on all the stuff, so hopefully there'll be like more documentaries, because like I say, this documentary is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and the film is good as well. Like I say, it's not a fantastic film, but it is good, it's enjoyable, so yeah, like that one. Next one is by 88 Films as well, but it's not part of like the Slasher Classic collection, and this is The Last Horror Film with the absolutely gorgeous Caroline Monroe. She's fantastic in this, and Joe Spinell. Since the first time I saw Maniac, I just love him because he does look like a psycho, really. It's a good film. She's a film star, and she's been stalked by this guy, and he's killing people who are involved with her and everything. And it's just a fun movie. I haven't watched this version yet. I saw this about 2-3 years ago, and I enjoyed it, so I got this, so I'm looking forward to watching this again. So yeah, it's a really good film. I really enjoy it. So yeah, next one is a French film, which again I haven't watched yet, and it inspired Alfred Hitchcock, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but it's Les Diabolicals, the Diabolicals in English, and it's not exactly a horror film, it's more of a murder type thriller. It's basically there's these two women, and you've got a sadistic headmaster who brutalises his wife and mistress and basically plot to murder him. So looking forward to seeing this one. This is one of the ones that's just arrived, so I want to see what it's like. I think it's probably in black and white, from if it inspired Alfred Hitchcock, so I'm kind of assuming it's black and white. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that one. And next one is an absolute classic. I love this. Had to get it on Blu-ray when it came out. And that's The Monster Club. And it's got the Vincent Price, Donald Pleasence, John Carradine, and it's basically, there's this club for monsters and all that, and Vincent Price invites a human there and starts telling stories, and it's kind of like an anthology. I think there's like 2 or 3 stories on there, and it's just really well done. And it's great to see these monsters in a club just for them, and the dancing and everything, and it's just really well done. I'm really glad I got it. Now the next 2 arrived yesterday, so I haven't watched them, and the first one I enjoyed the first one. I I thought the first one was absolutely fantastic, so I'm hoping that this one is as good. And that's Dead Snow 2, Red vs Dead. And it's basically the zombies are heading towards a village to attack and destroy the village. And the guy from the first one, the one in the car at the end, apparently escapes. And along with some Americans, they try and rally and defend the town against the zombie Germans, who, by the looks of the cover, now have a tank. And it's a Tiger tank by the looks of it. So hopefully it's as fun as the first one, because I thought the first one was absolutely brilliant. Fantastic film. So I'm hoping this is as good. And finally, we have Deliver Us From Evil. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not. So I'll have to watch it. Probably Saturday. Eric Bana's in it, and to me sometimes he's a bit wooden in his acting. So I'll have to see what it's like. It's Eric Bana's a police officer, and there's some supernatural stuff happening. He teams up with a priest to try and find out what it is. So yeah, I'll see what that's like. I'm hoping it's okay, because I've had a couple of releases of brand new stuff, like As Above, As Below. I didn't think much of that one. And the same with The Quiet Ones. As much as I'm a horror fan, I didn't really enjoy it. It was too slow, not enough happening in it. So, but I'm hoping this is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be good. We'll see what it's like. So there you go. That's me collection for this month. I don't know how many I'll get next month, because I'm going to be super busy with work, and I've got my mother's birthday coming up, so I've got to get her a canny few things. So we'll see what I get. And as always, thanks for watching. Much appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Cheerio.